Nepal has plunged into a deep political crisis after President Bidya Devi Bhandari, on recommendation of Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli, dissolved the lower house of the parliament. A move that has drawn widespread criticism, with opposition terming it illegitimate and unconstitutional. And now, when the opposition is demanding a rollback, Oli is all prepared to launch his campaign for snap elections, which under the current scenario are expected to be scheduled in April and May next year.
In a shocking wind-up to the months of internal rifts within the ruling Communist Party of Nepal, the lower house of parliament was dissolved on the recommendation of Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli on 20th December. Various reports that were later confirmed by a cabinet minister himself suggested that Oli took the hasty decision to prevent a no-confidence motion that was being planned by the faction loyal to Pushpa Kamal Dahal, a former PM who has now been appointed the parliamentary leader of the Communist Party.
सरकारले के चाहिँ त्यस्तो नराम्रो काम गरेको थियो जसले गर्दा एकदम एका बिहानै दौड गरेर एउटा प्रयोजनको निम्ति गरिएको हस्ताक्षरलाई कपी पेस्ट गरेर टाँसेर अविश्वासको प्रस्तावको लिखत तयार गर्नुपर्ने कारण के थियो?
President has also announced that general elections would be held in April and May, more than a year ahead of the schedule. Under the current scenario, neither of Oli or Dahal is in a position to form the government on his own. Prime Minister Oli, who according to many observers has made a calculated move by taking such a decision, is already asking his party leaders to mobilize the workers. Oli's party had emerged as the single largest party in 2017 with a little over 3.1 million popular votes. And analysts say that it won't be making much gain even if its popularity hasn't declined. But in spite of several socio-economic and development factors playing a key role in the elections, Oli believes that he can secure a majority on his own.
कम्तीमा 50 लाख लोकप्रिय भोट 50 लाख लोकप्रिय भोट ल्याउनु पर्नेछ। समानुपातिकमा गिन्ती हुन्छ त्यो 50 लाख कमसेकम हामीले भोट ल्याउनु पर्नेछ र हामीले दुई पार्टी मिलेर 116 सीटमा जितेका थियौं। 116 सीटमा जितेका थियौं भने अहिले त्यसमा 4 सीट थप्नु पर्नेछ। 120 सीट जित्नु पर्नेछ।
The opposition parties in Nepal that have been protesting against the government for not being proactive enough even during the pandemic have cried foul and called it an unconstitutional move. They have sought immediate restoration of pre-dissolution time. However, it appears uncertain. The Supreme Court has sent the matter to the Constitutional Bench, which will only be delivering its verdict after a few weeks. People of the country who are bound to suffer said that the ruling party should have tried out other political combinations to run the country instead of calling an untimely election when its tourism-dependent economy has been battered by the pandemic.